Hi, my name is Kelsey Birdwhistell, and I am an eighth grade reading teacher in Hardin County, Kentucky. The reason that I'm applying for my Google certification to be a trainer is because I have completely used Google to redefine my classroom. Before, it's all kind of like paper and pencil, read this, respond to this. But I have been able to use Google tools to completely redefine what the reading curriculum looks like at our school. The thing that I love about Google tools is that I don't have to commit to a certain protocol or a textbook or any kind of restrictions. I can use the Google Suite for Education to be able to design the curriculum the way that I want to present it. It helps me to be more creative, and it helps me to create engaging, interesting, real world kind of connections for my students too. So it's completely revolutionized the way that I run my classroom. Not only does it change things for my students, but it also changes things for me as a teacher. I'm able to assign tasks that I don't have to go crazy trying to figure out who's turned in what, or what I've graded and what I haven't, or what kind of feedback I can give to my students that's going to stick and last and show them what they can actually do to improve their work and then to deepen their learning as well. So I'm excited to be presenting today. The thing that I would like to show you is a tool on Google Classroom, and it will help to show how a teacher could submit work or assign work that's for all students while only assigning one assignment. Get my screen going here. Okay. This is Google Classroom, and this is one of my classroom pages that I have for my room. You can see up at the top, there are lots of different ways to organize. So we have our stream where we have just things being reported as they are entered. So it's kind of like a relevancy toward the top. Classwork, people, and grades. If I go over here to classwork, and I'm going to create an assignment right here. When I create an assignment, I have lots of choices. I can create a straight up assignment that I want my students to work on. I can also assign a quiz. I can pose a question to my classroom. I can post material that I'd like for my students to see. I can also reuse a post that I've already used before to kind of recycle it and save myself some time. Or I can post a discussion topic as well. I'm going to select create an assignment right here. My class has recently been studying the Diary of Anne Frank. And so I'm going to have my students take a tour of the secret annex. I have gone in and designed a tool for them to use that it's a hyperdoc that's going to have links to different things that they're going to be able to explore on a more independent basis, or possibly using it as small group work or as partner work. In this case, I'm going to pretend that I'm assigning one thing to all students, but I could choose to assign it in a more collaborative means too. I can set the point value and the due date down here as well, but what I really want to show you is the ability to go right here from Drive to be able to assign a tool or a file straight from your Drive in Classroom. So when I look right here, I have my file handy right here, Anne Frank, the secret annex. I'm going to click Add. When I click add, it's going to bring the file and attach it right here for me. And you can see that I have students can view file. That's all great. And it would be awesome for them to be able to view it. But I also want for students to be able to edit the file themselves. I don't want them to edit my original file though. So if I chose edit file, that would mean that everybody would be writing on my file and it would no longer be the original that I created. Instead, I want to create a copy for each student. So I'm going to make sure to select make a copy for each student. Then when I assign this task, it will automatically force each student or provide each student with a copy of this task. They will then be able to go into Classroom and click on the assignment. We'll go over back here to Stream, and you can see that my students now have this assignment, a tour of the secret annex. When they click on that assignment, I can also go over here and look at instructions. So this tells me who's turned in and who hasn't, but I can also see instructions over here. And then you can see that each student will get a copy of that file and be able to work on it. Again, this is a tool that has really changed the way that I'm able to design my instruction and has made a great improvement overall. And I look forward to finding out other ways to be able to implement this instruction, not only in my classroom, but also to help other teachers, educators, students be able to implement these tools to help them to reach the best of their potential as well. Thanks for listening.